Hey guys, today I'm filming the intro for my fall project 10 pan. I am so excited for this. I'm excited to start working on a new group of products. I did just wrap up my summer project and I did really well. I will have that playlist linked in the card in case you're wanting to see what I worked on. And like always, I do have more than 10 products here and I hope to hit my goal on everything, but if I can hit my goal on at least 10 of the products, I will feel really happy with that. And I actually already have some replacement products in mind for a few of these things if I finish them early enough in the project. I feel like most of us that do project pans, when it gets closer to the end of the year, like you get geared up to wanting to move out even more things. So we'll see. I'm feeling motivated. Like always, I have a bunch of complexion products. That's the easiest thing for me to wear day to day. I don't tend to pan too many eyeshadows, like hardly at all anymore, because I want to switch it up because I have so many. So anyway, without further blabbering, let's get into it. Some of these products I don't have markings on because I want them to settle, and I will leave them overnight and I will take a picture to insert into this video so you guys can see where I'm at. I will also be weighing some of the products just to help us get a better idea of where we're at. So the first item I have would be my mini 1 ounce bottle of MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to be using this as my primer spray. I've already been using this for the past week, 2 weeks maybe. Again, doing my makeup like 2-3 times a week, and I am down to here, so I will definitely have this finished off by the finale. I love this product. I just have a ton of them, so I want to start working on them. And then for my all over face primer, I've also started using this, and this is the oldest primer in my collection. It's a mini of the Tatcha Silk Canvas, the original, and here is what that looks like. So you can see that I do have a dip in there. So this should definitely be done. I'm thinking maybe like a month and a half, 2 months max. So I will probably roll in another primer, which will be great. Can't get the freaking lid back on. Next for foundation, I'm actually gonna be using a concealer combo. This is in my year-long project pan. However, today I wore this on its own and I actually think it's a better shade match for me on its own than it would be to lighten it. I need to lighten it for a concealer, but I might not need to for the foundation. So I'm still going to try to work on this one as well because this is old and I want to get it used up. So I might just add in, you know, a couple little dabs or add it to the concealer, but I'm getting very chatty in this video. So the main product that I'm going to be using is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I have the shade Swan. I don't love this as a concealer. I would rather use Tarte Shape Tape. So normally I would feel like it's kind of a waste to use concealer up as foundation, but I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. So this is one of the things I need to leave sitting overnight, but we will weigh it. And my starting weight is 2.327 ounces. Then what I had planned to mix with it is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Fair 00. It is the white shade. I am able to see through several spots in the packaging. You also don't get a ton of concealer in here. I've panned several of these in the past, so I'm hoping it won't be too challenging to get through. I will take out the stopper on both of these, so let's see what this weighs. And that weighs 0.725 ounces, but this packaging is much lighter than this packaging as well, so we'll see how I do with that. I didn't feel like this gave that much full coverage under my eyes, but using this as foundation today, like, wow, I'm loving it. It's like very full coverage, but it blended super easy. Then for concealer, I am going to pan the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer. This is in the shade number 3 Fair. You can't see any windows in here right now, but it definitely, like when I do this, you can see some windows. And I will pull a stopper out of here as well. I'm a little nervous about finishing this one, but I do think it's possible. I've gotten some more concealers recently and I want to keep my concealer numbers down. And I think I have the most visible progress on this one. So I do want to try to finish that. And the Dose of Colors concealer is weighing at 1.037 ounces. And then we have my powders. You guys know I'm a powder girl. I'm very oily and I actually have replacement products in mind for these. So we'll see how it goes. First would be one of my holy grail powders. This is the Dermablend Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This is the full size. You can see I don't have too much of this left. I want to use this up as an under eye setting powder. Using it today, I find it to be very brightening, and it's so hard to measure loose powders, but shaking it down to the bottom, I'm about here. So I really do think I can get through this. I don't know if I'll be able to have time to work on this and the other one that I have in mind. If not, that's okay. I will be happy to use that up. It's one of my favorites. I already have backups of it. And then for setting my entire face, which again, I also use today, this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in Butter. My friend Jean gave this to me recently, and it is about halfway full. And this is so interesting because it smells like vanilla, but I really like the way that it set my face. It just like gave some nice coverage, looks flawless. So like I said, I have another powder in mind after that because this is a mini and it's just has about half the products left. So we'll see, but I'm excited to use those. And really, like, today was the first time I used all these products together, and I really like the way that everything works together, thank goodness. So then I'm gonna be rolling over my Hourglass Ambient Edit Unlocked palette from my summer project pan. I don't know how much I'm going to work on this. I want to add it in just in case, but if I don't hit pan on these products, I'm not gonna be mad at myself because I am using so much powder. To add another powder might be a bit unnecessary. So the shades I will be using from here will be Soft Light, which I'll be using to like give a natural glowy spotted highlight effect. And then Filtered Light I'll be using as a bronzer buffer shade. So we'll see how that goes. It always throws off my lighting, so I will insert a picture of what it looks like right now, but it's so hard to wear down Hourglass products. Then for bronzer, I'm feeling really excited and motivated. I think I can finish both of these, which will feel so good. And this is my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is a rollover from last year. So far, I have used up 2 of the 3 rollover bronzers from last year's project pan. So this one I think will be the easiest of those 3. So I'm feeling very confident. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, the mini. I do actually have a full size, so that's another reason I want to use this up. This is all I have left. You can tell it's been repressed and it's pretty thin. So hopefully I can use this up in just a couple of months. And luckily it's a light shade because I don't want to go too ham, because when I'm pairing it over top of a cream bronzer, because I'm so fair, I have to be careful with this. So this is something that I'm going to apply under my foundation and then a little bit on top as well. This is a mini of the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. This has been discontinued. I started working on this in my summer project pan, so I already made some progress on this. I will insert a picture with my markings. But you can see I just have that nub. And depending on how long it takes me, how I'm liking it, I might scoop into there to get out everything. So we'll see, but I really worked, like this is very creamy. So I think I probably will end up doing that, but we'll see. I don't want to hold myself to it yet, but that combo I think worked out really, really well today. And then for my setting spray, this is a rollover from my summer project. I still have all my summer markings on there. I will take those off so we can focus on where we're at, or I might leave them depending on how quickly I use this up. This is a full size of the MAC Fix Plus Matte Setting Spray. I am all the way down here, so this will definitely be finished off in this project. I already have another setting spray in mind that I want to try to finish before the end of the year because I did get a lot of free gift setting sprays recently and I don't want my numbers to be too out of control. Yes, I'm already thinking about my inventory at the beginning of the year, but this will definitely be used up, which will feel fantastic. So that is all for face. I know that was a lot. For eyes, I just have a couple of things, and I'm actually going to be bringing back a shadow stick. So in my spring and my summer projects, I used up these 2 mini shadow sticks, Laura Mercier Intense Rose Gold and Bobbi Brown Golden Pink. But what I have done in years prior was actually like scoop all the product out of these to call them fully used up, and I decided not to do that this year. So I just put them to the side. But what I'm going to do, and I've already done, I did scoop out everything that was in here of those 2 shades, mixed them together and put it in this sample jar. So again, a really pretty like rose gold shade. And I'm going to mix that with my shadow stick that I was using in the winter because I don't love this shade in this intense version. It's just a little too silvery, which I don't tend to wear, and it doesn't go with as many looks for me. So let me show you what I have left of Intense Moonlight. It's a good chunk. So here is what that looks like. For now, at least, I'm not gonna scrape down in here to get out everything. I will be totally happy just using this up. And I am actually going to put this nub into this sample jar with those other two shades, mix them all up, and then just apply this with a brush. I will show you a picture of what it looks like with them all mixed together. So hopefully it will like balance it out and it will be a good eye base for any of the eye looks that I plan on wearing. I will just feel better if I use like every little last bit of these. I'm wanting to do all of it because then I will feel like I totally used it up, but then I don't want it to have so much of that shade that it defeats the purpose of adding in those other colors. So we'll see. Wow, I'm rambly today. So sorry. Then my other eye product is a rollover from my spring and my summer project and from last year's year-long project pan. That would be Anastasia Birkin. It is my favorite transition color. I already have a backup of it, which is why I want to use it up. This will be done for sure, probably in the first month. The reason this has been hanging on for so long is because I've been testing a lot of palettes this year and I've been trying to just make looks out of that palette and not pull in any other shade. So this will be done for sure. I will feel so happy to have a colored powder eyeshadow used up. Then for lip products, I thought about adding in a bullet lipstick, but I am going to be working from home till the end of the year, so I'm most likely just going to be putting lip products on for meetings, especially because we are still wearing masks when we're going out and about. So I am just going to add in a colored lip balm and a lip gloss for now. So the colored lip balm feels pretty empty. This is the Wander Beauty Lip Retreat Oil in Skinny Dip. It's a beautiful nude shade. The full-size packaging has a doe foot applicator, but this is a little squeeze tube, so it can be a little bit messy. And I'll try to hold this up to a light and measure it. But for now, I'm just going to weigh it. Okay, this is so lightweight. It literally says 0.000 on the scale. So I will just try to hold this up to the light, see if I can mark the packaging. I would try to like squeeze it down, but there's a lot of air in here, so I think it would like make the product shoot out. But I have been using this a little bit for the past week, so it's not brand new and I know it's not full, but I am really liking the formula of that. So I would love to move another lip balm out. I've gotten a lot more this year and it's been really fun to include them in my project pans, and it's a lip product that I am wearing in this pandemic time. Then for lip gloss, this is a rollover from last year as well. And I have a backup mini of this shade. It's one of my favorite glosses. This is a Buxom Flan Lip Cream in Hot Toddy. And right here is where we are on this. So I do feel confident I can finish up both of these glosses and still wear different lip products in my videos. Right now I'm wearing this over top of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. I have a little mini. That's a lipstick I thought about adding in because I love this combo, but honestly for meetings I'm most likely gonna have enough of a hard time putting the lip gloss on, much less putting a lipstick on and then a lip gloss on top of it. So I am just gonna stick to just those two products for now. Depending on how quickly I use this up, I might roll in another lip balm. So I potentially will be rolling in another lip balm, setting spray, under eye powder, face setting powder, and primer. So that would be really exciting, but here I am getting ahead of myself. I just wanna hit my goal on all of these products here. I totally feel like it is possible. I love fall. I love fall makeup. I wear a lot of warm tones, which I think is very flattering with my skin color, hair color, eye color, everything. So I'm feeling excited. So the other project pans I'm doing right now would be my sample project pan that I update monthly and my year-long project pan that I update every other month. I will have an update coming soon. And I would love to know what projects you guys are doing this year. Are you guys already thinking about projects for next year? I definitely am. And I think I want to continue doing my 4 seasonal projects, my sample project, my year-long project. And then I think I also want to do the whole collection project pan rolling style because I love those videos. I think it'd be fun. And that I might do that as like a usage project pan, especially if I'm still working from home. So we'll see what life is like, but I'm excited thinking about next year. I'm excited thinking about my end of the year makeup empties. just, it's an exciting time. And I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.